Hello Scorpio, this is Dandelion Rose and this is a timeless love reading. So if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back, it is appreciated. I'm sorry it's so dark, it's been very warm here today, so I'm doing quite late at night. Oh, you're in your own reading, Scorpio. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. You're going to hear a lot of ums and ahs, and you know what I mean. That is just how I read. If I'm not for you, that's fine. I won't take offence. Oh, just felt like something's... Right, sorry. I got distracted then. I felt like something's crawled on my toe. That's random. Sorry. Oh, they want to stay like that. Bit of a mixed bag, Scorpio. Yeah, so if the reading doesn't resonate, just let it go. Don't try and make it fit. And I just want to point out that I've started to point out in the readings, like, tarot is just advisory. So it is sometimes like it's just the potential of what could happen or what's coming in, and it's giving you almost like a heads up. So if there's something here that you don't like, then you have the free will to change it. So it's just giving you a little bit of advice, okay? And please don't make big decisions on a general love reading, you know. I don't think there's anything else. If there is, it's down in the description box. Oh, and I'm not taking any personal readings on at the moment. I'm just enjoying doing these readings for the collective. Because, yeah. Anyway, let's crack on. So, Scorpio, you're in your own reading with the Death card. So you've got Death, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. So just bear with me. Scorpio, are you in a... It's almost, I'm getting from the cards that what's coming in, I don't know whether you're in a relationship, you've met somebody, or you're just dating. There is something that you're almost refusing to make a decision on, which is, I really do feel that there's a death that wants to come in, like transformation, but you're refusing to make the decision to allow this to come in. What's this? Yeah. Just bear with me. Oh, okay. Right. Let me just pull this down. Did I even say the cards? I don't think I did I? So you have, I'm sure I did. So Death, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, clarified by the Hanging Man, 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. No, I don't think I did. So I've just pulled out the Page of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and this to clarify this, which is the Hermit and the 7 of Swords. For some reason, you're refusing to make a decision, to cut something off and move on for this transformation to happen. And it's almost like, so I was asking, what's this 2 of Swords? So you've got like Page of Pentacles and you've got the 6 of Swords at the top, okay? So it's almost as if the choice is, with the Page of Pentacles, that could be messages regarding money, stability, home, things like that. Well, this is a love reading, so it could be messages from a younger earth sign. It could be someone who's quite childlike, immature. It just could be like, I ain't gonna lie, I tell you a message that I'm getting. You could be just getting messages of someone that it's really quite boring and not entertaining for you. Do you know what I mean? But it's almost as if, I tell you what I'm getting, is that there's somebody that's messaging you, that's offering you stability. But I don't feel that they're, I just don't think you're not entertaining them. And it's saying here, the choice is like, well, you know, are you going to move on? It's almost as if maybe you're, what do they call it? Is it shelving? I know there's a, or maybe someone's doing this to you. You know where someone just gives you enough messages, but not giving you their full attention, and it's kind of like you're on the back burner. But there was my sister told me it, and I can't remember. But anyway, Scorpio, it's like, are you not moving on from this person? Are you choosing not to move, like just move on? Do you know what I mean? And like from that, it's kind of like you just, it's like, I mean, it could even be like, oh, what's the word? Like a placeholder. I'm so sorry, but this is just what I'm getting, and it's kind of like you're refusing to kind of just make a choice to cut them off. And it's almost like the cards are saying, like, you need to really cut them off and move forward. Like into the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is usually like you taking a break from someone. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like almost for me, it's like contemplation. So the card that come out with it was the Hanging Man, which is looking at something differently. But I feel this is kind of saying you need to take a step back, and you need to open your eyes, and you need to make a choice. You need to look at things differently. Or the other scenario is, and I'm sorry that I've accused you of it, is that someone's doing this to you and you're failing to make a decision to cut them off. So this person is like just giving you enough. They're contacting you whenever, when it ever suits them. It's not consistent. And it's like the cards are saying you need to pull back. You need to move away from this person. You need to look at it like almost objectively, because when you're, you know, when you're caught up with somebody like in the thick of it, or like you really like them, or I don't know, you really want to pursue it and you want a relationship, sometimes you can't, you can be clouded and not see what's actually, you make excuses. And I'm not saying you're doing that, but it's either or either, Scorpio, okay? But the cards are telling me that you need to look at things differently. Now, with the Hermit and the Seven of Swords, this was making me go back to, you know, like I said, an earth sign. Like I was thinking, is it potentially a Virgo? And is this person being quite sneaky? Or is it that the cards are saying to you, again, you need to look, like do that inner work. You need to open your eyes, pull back, work on yourself, and be a little bit more. So like with the Seven of Swords, this isn't always somebody that's cheating or lying. It can be where you're doing the work yourself, you're planning, you're being strategic. I really do struggle with that word. Where you're looking at things and how you can make changes and the best outcome for yourself. So if this person is stringing you along, this is saying that you need to do the inner work and look at yourself, and why are you allowing this person to be like, to treat you like this. And I'm sorry if I'm coming across quite harsh, I don't mean to be, because I've been there myself, so it's not judgment, I'm just, you know, giving you advice from the cards. Or it's saying you need to start being a little bit more like this, Scorpio, and you need to start thinking more about like you and your priorities. It's definitely saying you need to pull away from somebody, and you really do need to look at stuff with a fresh pair of eyes. And I feel that it's saying if you do that, so let's get rid of these. There's the potential for the Nine of Cups to come in. Yeah, there's the potential for something stable to come in, that could potentially lead to something long term. No, it's too many cards. I was just looking at this. So there definitely is. It's saying if you do that work and you pull back and just take a break from, I don't know, this person. I'm just getting this. This might be very specific for one person. Same as Libra's was. To just pull back and do the work on yourself. You've got the potential for the Nine of Cups to come in. And whatever that Nine of Cups you want it to be, do you want it to be a relationship? Is there other stuff that you want? But whatever it is, there's potential for it to be long term. But coupled with that, you've got like the Seven of Wands, which is with the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. So I do feel like with the Seven of Wands, I think that's the case that when you step away from this person, you're going to have to really stand your ground and your boundaries, okay? Because when they start seeing that you're getting your Nine of Cups and you're becoming more stable, I've got a feeling that you're gonna have a little bit of opposition about it. There's going to be people in your environment that's not going to like it. You'll be all right. It's saying stand up, you'll be okay. But you're going to have to be, like with the Hierophant, you're going to have to be... So with the Hierophant is, normally it's like, it can be big corporations, like, and like things like government bodies, things like that. But it can be spirituality, religion, it could be so at school even. But I feel I really do feel it, and I know this isn't your... I wonder if you've got Taurus placements, if you've got like a Taurus moon, Venus or rising or something, because I just feel that these are the energies, like standing up for yourself. You'll be fine, you'll be the Five of Swords, bit of an empty victory, because you might lose a few people over this, because you've got this Five of Pentacles as well. But it's almost as if it's saying, with this Hierophant, you're going to just move on. You're going to be you're going to almost be like, you know, like, this is a Taurus card. And Taurus can be so, like, I mean this in the nicest way, but it can be so stubborn and so fixed-minded. And I think this is what this card's saying. You really do need to stick up for yourself. And once you make that decision, stick to it. Be like a Taurus. You're not moving. No one's going to change your mind, because I'll give Taurus, once their mindset, I don't care if you were God yourself, you're not going to change their mind. And I think the cards, that's what they're saying. I think with the Five of Pentacles, it's saying that normally this is like you've been like financially destitute, you could have lost your home, things like that. I don't think this is... I feel with this is how you felt. This is like this arguing and what have you. You're going to feel like that. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I think the cards are saying there's light there. You can move on. You just need to be really strong-minded. and there is that potential for the nine of cups. It's definitely potential there to come in, but this is more of an advisory where it's saying what I've already said, but stick up for yourself and do the work, because you are worthy of this Nine of Cups and this like this stable, potential for long term. So the two cards that are left I normally say are advisory cards. So you've got the Moon and you've got the Judgment. So I think with the Moon, we're coming into Cancer season soon. I think I've got to think now. I think it's potentially in the next couple of days. So if it's not like Cancer season, it could very well be that it's still, you're still very emotional, and you still feel like, I feel that you think this thing's hidden, but this advisory card is saying, I think you're really going to be in your feels, Scorpio, which is no surprise really, because you do feel quite deeply. But with this Judgment card, it's almost like with the Judgment card, for me, it's normally a reconciliation card, but I feel it's like the two parts of you coming together, and I don't know why I've got that. And I almost feel as if it's saying, like, it's almost like with it, which is not just it's not the traditional, it's like, this is what I say, this is what I'm standing on. And it might be that, like with this Moon card, you're feeling really emotional, like, you know, you're having to stick up for yourself, and it might even be that it might be that there's somebody that you really cares a lot about, do you know what I mean? And that's what's having you in your Five of Pentacles. But the cards are saying, yeah, Nine of Swords, I really do feel that you have to stand in your truth. And I do think that you've kind of like with that horn, it's like, this is how it is. And it might even be a case of, yeah, there'll be some people that'll feel like that you're gonna leave them feeling like that, because you're calling stuff out. You know where you've pulled back and you've seen things for what they are, and it's saying cut people off. Don't know if you can see the figures. I really do feel that you're gonna just like, you're coming in with your truth as well, and you're gonna start like, I'm gonna say it is, you're gonna start cutting a fucker off, and you're really gonna be like, you're gonna be emotional about it, and I think the cards are just saying that's how you need to be, which sounds like a bit savage, but that's what they're saying. And you're going to know the people that you need to cut off. You're going to know the people that are just stringing you along, you know. And if it's you that's just keeping people, then you're going to have to do that inner work. The cards are saying do that inner work, because otherwise I think you're going to stop this transformation, and because this you know, the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles was under the Death card. So I know it's still a nice card in the sense that card reading, that the potential is there for the transformation and to get your Nine of Cups. But I really do feel that this reading is more about, like, do the work, Scorpio. Do that deep work, and you can do it. If anybody can do it, a Scorpio can do it. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best. A like or a subscribe would be nice, because I'm still trying to grow the channel. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again sometime. Okay, take care. Bye bye.